Hey, this is Alex Albrand. Thanks for coming back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why you should be a master of one versus a jack of all trades. I've had so many clients, so many successful clients, and the number one commonality between them is that they were laser focused on one thing, one industry, one business for an extended period of time. The least successful people I've ever worked with or known were focused on so many different things. They would jump from one business, one industry to another, and they never got locked in. So in this video, I'm gonna break down how you can become a master in your industry. We all have that one friend who's always doing a new business. They're doing MLM, affiliate marketing, podcasting, they have a consulting business, and they're doing e-commerce and nutrition. They have so many hats and so many different rings, and they're not a master at any one of them, right? But then they say, oh, but the average millionaire, they have seven, sources of income, 7 hustles or side hustles. And the issue is that their expectations about entrepreneurship are totally misguided. They think that you're gonna start a business and everything is gonna be roses and flowers and beautiful growth from day one. Over a 10-year period, yes, most businesses, they look like this, but in the short term, it's very bumpy. There's a lot of speed bumps, and most people, they start a business, they hit their first speed bump a few months in. First of all, they're really excited. They're like, oh yeah, I have this amazing idea. I'm gonna do crypto, I'm gonna do MLM, or this new thing is the best thing, it's the best opportunity. They jump in, they're really excited. Then that starts to wear off as the weeks and months go by, but they still do it. Right? Then they hit their first speed bump, right? Something happens or they have a bad week or something like that. And they're like, you know what? This opportunity just isn't for me, right? The market, the economy, they start blaming externally, and then they jump to the next opportunity. And they do that for 10 years, 20 years. And they look back and they're like, I was so busy, I didn't really get anything done. I wasn't productive, versus the entrepreneur who's spending 70 hours a week on one business, one idea, one industry. They just focus on that for years, even decades. And people are gonna comment, what about Elon Musk? First of all, you're not Elon Musk, I'm not Elon Musk, right? You're looking at probably the best entrepreneur ever, maybe, and even Jeff Bezos. You're looking at people like them and looking at them after. As you have money, as you have scale in your business, you can take money and invest in a team and leverage your time to start the next thing. That's absolutely doable. But I'm saying if you're not making tens of millions of dollars, you're still a small business. You need to focus on your one business, master that, then make the money to leverage your time, spend money on a team, then you have your time back, go start your next business. But most people think, okay, before I've made this business successful, that's gonna just magically work out. Let me go start the next thing, then the next thing, then the next thing. And again, I'm just saying from my experience, I've spoken to 10,000 plus entrepreneurs. I've worked with well over probably 1,500 clients. And the commonality between my most successful clients, they look long-term. Any little speed bump in the short term is just that. It's a speed bump on the way to success. My least successful clients, or the clients that never follow through, they'd have one idea, they're very almost overly excited and optimistic. They have one bad day or bad week or any little thing that's a speed bump, then they quit, they start from scratch. They have a little bit of growth, they start from scratch. Same exact thing for 10 or 20 years, whereas the one client who has the same business, the same industry, they do this for 20 years. And people wonder why they're successful and most aren't. And if you feel like this is you, I totally understand. You're probably very creative. You have a lot of ideas, a lot of strategies, but you need to focus on execution. So what I'd recommend for you is, number one, write down on a piece of paper, what is your goal? Singular. I talk to a lot of people, they have 10 million goals, and it's like, let's just focus on the number one priority. Whatever that target is, let's reverse engineer and figure out how can we get there as efficiently as possible, right? It's not get rich quick. It's saying, how can I maximize my resources, my time, my energy, and my money to reach that goal as quickly as possible? And so figure out, what is that number one target for you? What's that number one goal? Reverse engineer and figure out of the opportunities, out of the businesses or the ideas that you have right now, which one of those is going to give you the best possible shot at hitting that target as quickly as possible. Even in my own business, I've been in business for 8 years now, and I still feel like sometimes I'm a beginner, because as you go deep into an industry in one business, there's so many little nuances, details, obstacles, challenges, growth opportunities, little things that add up. But unless you're fully immersing yourself and committing to one business, you'll never know. And that's where most people think, oh, this business is opportunity, the market changed or external reason, and they never just gave themselves a fair shot of getting successful with it. People overestimate what they're gonna do in 6 or 12 months, but underestimate what they're gonna do in 6 or 12 years. And so again, in my business, I mean, people hire me because I'm an expert and I can deliver amazing results, but even then I'm still learning every single day and adjusting. And so I would definitely recommend the exercise that I mentioned before. Really hone in on what's your target, your number one target, put a number on it, right? Don't just say, I wanna make money. Say how much, what lifestyle do you want to live, where do you want to live? Like figure out how you can get clarity on what your target is, then reverse engineer and figure out what is that one specific model, that one specific idea. Give yourself at least 24 months, which in business isn't a long-term thing, but I understand if you're more creative, you might try to jump to the next idea in 2 months. And so give yourself 24 months, really dive into that idea, flesh it out, give it as much time and energy and focus as possible, and I guarantee you will be happy. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one.